Scientists reveal the exact date Earth is set to face mass extinction. The University of Bristol found scary results which could signify the end of times. It's nearly 2025, and what better way to celebrate another year on Earth than to find out the exact date it's all going to end? There's been so much talk throughout history about how the world will be destroyed, and while nobody has been able to definitively say how it'll happen, new research believes it holds the key. Well, according to a study conducted by the University of Bristol, we've got a few million years left until it's over. The researchers found through their calculations using computer simulations into how all mammals will die, found that humans are likely to go extinct in 250 million years only if we stop doing one thing. The report suggests that Earth will cease to have any mammal inhabitants that cannot adjust to living with temperatures of between 104 degrees Fahrenheit to 158 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, that's like a low oven. This is because of our fossil fuel burning and greenhouse gas emissions, which researchers say need to stop now. If not, we're only quickening the end of times. And as we've not had a mass extinction event since the dinosaurs were wiped out 66 million years ago by the massive asteroid, maybe we're just starting to believe that it'll never happen. But hold your horses, matey. We're actually well overdue one. Think about it. There have been 5 mass extinction events in the history of the world, and we've been sitting pretty for 66 billion years without triggering one. Well, this one is different, as it's totally man-made and our own fault. As Earth's tectonic plates move slightly each year, there are times when they come together to form a supercontinent every 400 to 600 million years, which might trigger some nasty natural disaster too. But it'll most likely signify the end of times. Lead author Dr. Alexander Farnsworth, Senior Research Associate with the Cabot Institute for Environment at University of Bristol, said, "The newly emerged supercontinent would effectively create a triple whammy comprising the continental effect, hotter sun, and more CO2 in the atmosphere, of increasing heat for much of the planet. The result is a mostly hostile environment devoid of food and water sources for mammals. Widespread temperatures of between 40 to 50 degrees Celsius and even greater daily extremes, compounded by high levels of humidity, would ultimately seal our fate. Humans, along with many other species, would expire due to their inability to shed this heat through sweat, cooling, and cooling of their bodies." Co-author Dr. Eunice Leo, Cabotier and research fellow in climate change and health at the University of Bristol, added that we need to be thinking about our fossil fuel, saying, "It is virtually important not to lose sight of our current climate crisis, which is a result of human emissions of greenhouse gases. While we are predicting an uninhabitable planet in 250 million years, today we're already experiencing extreme heat that is detrimental to human health. This is why it's crucial to reach a net zero emissions as soon as possible," they said. Dr. Farnsworth said, "The outlook in the distant future appears very bleak. Carbon dioxide levels could be double current levels, with the sun also anticipated to emit about 2.5% more radiation, and the supercontinent being located primarily in the hot, humid tropics. Much of the planet could be facing temperatures of between 40 to 7 degrees Celsius. This work also highlights that a world within the so-called habitable zone of the solar system may not be the most hospitable for humans, depending on whether the continents are dispersed, as we have today, or in one large supercontinent. In 250 million years' time, Earth will form a donut shape with an island sea in the middle and the Pacific Ocean taking up the majority of the Earth's surface," they said. Those are going to be the geological changes. This is by Britt Jones, LAD Bible, on Collective Spark. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.